the Dhamma on weekdays is scheduled to finish at 10:30. So today about 10:15, I'm going to open up my blog posts. It will be on the screen. And I'm going to go to the part where I'll have blog posts on a short biography of Rinpoche. So I'm going to share the short biography of Rinpoche so that you'll have a little more background on who actually spoke of this text. Okay? Again, I mentioned earlier, and I'll mention it again, I'll mention it throughout because there are some new people here. During retreat, before you start, please do not make it a mindless reading of a novel or a magazine. You are reading the most definitive text, condensed teachings of Lord Buddha, that if you go into retreat with this text and you meditate on it, you can gain very high mental accomplishments. You can gain very high mental states of achievement. That's very, very important to know. Okay? So this text, if you do not study prior to more higher practices, you will not gain any attainments. So in the future, when I share the secrets of Vajrayani's practice with people who are lucky enough to receive, you have to have a strong grounding and grounding. So if your grounding is very strong, when you do tantric practices, you will see a difference in your mind, you will see a difference in you, and you will see a difference in your surroundings. Because tantric practices have tremendous power, tremendous blessings, tremendous transformational abilities. And the good thing about the tantric teachings is that they are still alive, the lineage is still alive, they have not died. What does it mean when it dies? It means that the last holder of the tantric teachings have died. And then 2-3 generations later, people find some Dharma text and they start meditating on it. It won't have an effect because the lineage is alive. Okay? So today we are still living among a time where there are masters in the world holding the lineage in their mind, practicing, doing the practice, and it's keeping it alive to pass. So we're very fortunate. I was very fortunate. So therefore, if we want to do any of the higher practices, we have to practice the Lamrim very well. The Lamrim are not low teachings. They're not basic teachings. They're all the Buddha's teachings combined into one. Okay? So you don't do tantric practices or tantric teachings in order to transform. You got to transform yourself right now. Hence, because this text, as I said earlier, is a condensation of 84,000 teachings of Buddha. Remember when I gave you the Lamrim opening day teachings? On the Lamrim opening day teachings, I was here, and I explained to all of you. Buddha gave teachings for 41 years. And in those 41 years, he gave 84,000 sets of teachings. Those teachings, when condensed, is 100 volumes. The volumes are very big. We have them in monasteries. When you condense those one more time into something more today, it is this book, the most definitive book. So therefore, when we practice this book, our hands should be clean. We should wear respectful clothes. We should do our best not to come to the Gomba in shorts. Because you're coming for a spiritual retreat, you're not coming for a holiday on the beach. You should come in long pants, covered, and loose and comfortable. You don't have to come dressed in a suit and tie. You come in long pants to show respect. And you should come in clothes that are decent and very comfortable. And when you sit to do the teachings, as I said earlier many times, we should never sit in a manner that we're reading a novel, a magazine. Why? You're reading a very powerful book. If you have doubts about this book, if you are not sure about this book, if you are in confusion about this book, it is not the fault of the book or what we're teaching. It is from your side, not having enough knowledge to appreciate it. Example, when we want to go on a certain health regime, when people first tell us, we're very skeptical. We sit there with our hands folded, and we're very skeptical. But when they explain to us more and more and more, our hands go like that, go forward. That sounds very good. Similarly, anything in life, in the beginning, we're quite skeptical, and we need to check it out, and we need to go onto that. Therefore, as we read this book and we know the contents, we have to be dressed very respectfully, and the reason for that is the book will not be disrespected. It is a sense of instilling discipline in us. It's a sense of instilling a sense of respect in us. When we have respect and we have discipline, then everybody around us will look to us. And if we have something to say, people will listen to us. We can't win people over by being arrogant. We can't win people over by giving them unclear answers. We can't win people over by holding on to the past or being angry. We can't win people over by money. We can't win people over by being beautiful. We can only win them over if we have knowledge. We are stable. We are firm. And we show a body language that is disciplined. If we are not disciplined, it shows that whatever we are practicing has no effect. So that's very, very important to know. Okay?